Hello, collective. Thank you for tuning in. I will say this may be a video that or a recording that doesn't end up getting posted. But today is 3/12, and yeah, I'm in southern Arizona currently, and want to just talk for a little bit and just share. Again, sometimes it's nothing specific. And when it's that type of video, I don't exactly know how to word it in order to get the listeners. So I just trust that whoever needs to see it, hear it, believe it, does, will, and yeah. So, thinking about phases of life, thinking about paninis, which were originated in Lombardy, Italy, Lombardy, Wisconsin, football, NFL. Of course, football outside of America is traditionally football, and so that's soccer. Of course, Spain is big into soccer. Italy is big into soccer. Also, I'm getting yesterday or the other day, I heard Manchester, and the only thing I know about Manchester is Manchester United, and I think that is their soccer team, if I'm not mistaken. So Manchester, um, Manchester, England, I just got. Is there a Manchester in North America? Manchester, New Hampshire, Manchester, Maine. I'll have to look that up. Our Echo devices, our assistant is not working currently. I guess she takes breaks too, I guess, right? But thinking about the different phases of life and what they're really supposed to be, which is in a bit of a contrast to what man uh, programs and tells us from birth what it's supposed to be. I had on a University of Florida shirt yesterday, and then I was hearing things about Amy Chu. Amy Chu is a professional golfer, and she has social media uh, publicity, I guess is the right word, as well. But she went to the University of Florida as also Amy Chu. I did not go to the University of Florida. I have been just a fan of all of their activities for a long time. Confirmation yawn. So since the early 90s, I've been a Gator, University of Florida fan. All right. There might be something about the University of Florida. Oh, also the other day I misspoke. I said Brandon Burlsworth was from Alabama, or he went to the University of Alabama. It's University of Arkansas. I listened to that video recording and I heard myself. So Arkansas would be upset. Anyone from Arkansas would be upset, right? And maybe even some Alabama fans would be upset. But they would have been blessed to have Brandon Burlsworth. But Brandon Burlsworth wore the number 77 for the University of Arkansas. And he had been drafted by the Indianapolis Colts, but passed in a car accident on the way home to spend some time with his family before he went off to the combine and whatever else. Okay? Someone's initials might be BB. Someone's nickname might be BB. You might listen to B's Intuition on YouTube. She's funny. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Those mm-hms always reminded me of an auntie I had this lifetime whose name is Carol. And she's a CC. Carolyn Campbell. But she and there might be something about CCs, motorcycle, any ATV, CCs, right? How many CCs does that have? That also could be vials, I think. Vials, medical, something. Um, but yeah, she used to give the best, the best. And I remember even as a child, and it was 30 something years since I had seen her when I saw her again in 2021. And her are awesome. They were just, they were just like, they were so point on. And B's Intuition, whenever I listen to B's Intuition on YouTube, she has those. She has those. Like she has those. And those are just great. I listen to her just for those. Just for those. Mm. So you could be finding joy in the little things in life right now, collective. In fact, you should always find the joy in the little things. And the big things. You know, it's not just the little things, and not just the big things, it's all things. Okay. They say money doesn't buy you happiness, but that's a lie. Okay. Because money can afford you to be happy. If I paid your mortgage for a year, a month, 12 years, a day, you'd be happy. Because that's less what you have to come out of your pocket for. So that would make you happy. Okay. Confirmation with that fast moving energy. People tell lies all the time. The two in the hand is not worth the one in the bush. No, the two in the hand is what you already have. Never ever stop your pursuing greatness. Go after the one that's in the bush while you have the two in your hand. Don't settle. Man has dumbass fucking rules. Okay, again, I'm just thinking out loud, just sharing. Okay? Two in the hand is never worth the one in the bush. Okay? Because the thing in the bush is what is hidden from you. You need to discover that. Reveal it, unveil it, help it to emerge, and not keep it submerged or hidden. Someone might be hiding things from you, collective. Deaths, life, prosperity, abundance, thievery, shenanigans, hoodwinkery, houdinery. Okay, confirmation with that fast-moving energy. So just thinking about the different phases of life, and they can be broken down right to each little molecule, but I'm thinking about 3 different major phases in life, at least that I see today. So we have from birth until the day and moment that you leave your parents' home, and that varies for everyone. For me, it was 20 when I went into the military. Up until that point, from 18 to 20, I had 2 jobs, a car, and a motorcycle. Okay? And then at some point, I was only at home to sleep and shower. That was the only reason I was home. And I would come home, shower, and I would leave right back out, even if I stayed the night at a friend's house. Confirmation. Back then, the only friend's house that I would stay over, or did stay over, I think his name is Scott. I think is, just him. I don't think there's anyone else's house that I stayed over. Overnight, I would leave my car at my girlfriend's house. I dated this same woman for the most part for the better half of 4.5 years or something like that. We did have some breakup time in there during our senior year. I went to a different high school. Uh, and yeah. Um, but yeah, so up until so the first phase of this life of growth, adolescence, is when you're with your parents. Then you move out of your parents' home at some point in time. Some are 16, some are 15, some are 20, some are 25, some are, right, whatever. That begins confirmation with that click. That begins another, and thank you, ancestors, by the way, for being here and sharing this information with me. I don't know why I'm getting colossal. It doesn't seem like colossal information. Maybe there's something that's coming that's colossal. Okay. But uh, so that the next phase begins. Okay, and this is independence. This is the phase of independence. So with this phase of independence, you go from the phase of adolescence to the phase of independence. When you're on your own, you are showing your parents or your adolescent teachers from that phase, whoever they were, aunts, uncles, grandparents, whoever they were, what you've learned and how you've applied it, how you are applying it in your life. If it's applicable to you, you're finding out what they said did work, didn't work, is working, not working, right? Did work, no longer works, right? So now you're learning, right, to really grow and shed. As I know someone whose name is Shed. Shed might be, yeah. Shed might be turning that ed to a IT. Okay, so ed might be turning to it, ed to it with a sh, ed to it with a sh, ed to it with a sh, ed to it with a sh. Okay, Shed. All right. Um, so Shed is married to or with Anna. Okay, Anna. Anna is one of those names that spell both the same frontwards and backwards. Okay, Anna is the same today, tomorrow. She'll always be whoever Anna is. I'm getting Anna will always be that. Good, bad, ugly, demonic, witchcraft worker, spell work sender, angel, blesser, alchemist, whatever Anna is, that is what Anna is. The Anna that I know is a deceitful spirit. I'll just say it like that. Cunning, sly, sneaky, deceptive. That's the Anna I know. And I only know one Anna. Or know of one Anna. Okay. Anna Nicole, Nicholas, Nickelback, Nicholas, Nikki might be significant for you. I got a message the other day from someone whose nickname is Nikki. Okay. They're someone that I've known for 30 something years. Since I've known that female that I dated in the early 90s. Her legal name is Lourdes. Okay, Lourdes. Okay, LC might be significant. CL might be significant. Mercedes CL, LC, that could be someone's name. Uncle LC, LC. Lance Corporal. Okay, I'm getting something about the Langoliers. That's a good movie. I like that movie, The Langoliers. I really like that movie. I might need to watch that movie if I can catch it somewhere for free online. The Langoliers. Universe, whenever you'd like to, can you please turn the echo back on, please, so I can utilize it? Okay, so that's the second phase. The second phase is your independent phase. And the third phase is And that independent phase is your own tug of war. Those are your battles within yourself, again, about what you've been taught. And if what you've been taught is actually sustainable for long-term growth. Confirmation burp. Compliments to divine source. Excuse me. Okay? So that's what that's about. Third phase is the age of maturity. You've heard of the age of Aquarius. You can only get to the age of Aquarius within yourself once you reach the age of maturity. That age of maturity in ancient texts is 30 years old. You were not even considered mature and able to leave your parents' house until you were 30 in most cases. Okay? They also lived to be hundreds of years old in one lifetime. I also think it's interesting that they only, well, I say that, but I stop myself. Because you know me in this lifetime as one name, 1616 on the video timer. But in truth, I have been others. And you may have read about me, and I may have read about you. I may be reading about you now. You may be reading about me now in some book at your bedside. Okay? Ding ding a ding 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 Christmas spirit in March. We're getting ready for a lunar blood moon and a retrograde collective. Ramp up, ramp up, ramp up. Again, just in more of my element. Not than usual, actually. I'm just recording it. And typically I don't. I keep these moments and times and journeys to myself. Okay, I'm looking at sung. You might be an unsung hero collective. The word song, S-U-N-G, you might be an unsung hero. Someone's wanting to converse with you. Someone's black and you need to deck her, or someone's black and they wanting to deck you. By the way, black is not an actual skin tone or ethnicity. Okay? I've been thinking about this for eons, and I mean literal eons, about how we can abolish racism, slavery. And how the brown people, especially in America, are actually as racist as KKK and all these other secret cults and dark ass societies. Most brown people in America are racist. But they hide it under victim mentalities. Most brown people in America are racist, but they hide it under brown stigmas, black stigmas. Okay? That's why they walk around talking about Black Lives Matter without researching the organization and seeing that the organization has defrauded the IRS, Internal Revenue Service, of millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. Okay? Black people support other black people, not realizing who they really truly are. Confirmation with this fast moving energy, strong moving energy. Okay? They support Diddy, Oprah, and many others, Creflo. Okay? And these are some low-life ass motherfuckers who have used their journey and convoluted their stories in order to fit so that they can be elevated and find sympathy in the eyes of the public. I'm telling you what I know, collective. I'm not telling you what I think. Again, thank you for tuning in. I'm an extraterrestrial earth angel, Gaia Beacon, descendant of Yeshua, and I am seated 2 seats to the right of highest divine white light. That is where my throne seat is. I have been given scrolls. I have been given a key. To guide those that I am meant to guide. I'm not meant to guide everyone. You're not meant to guide everyone, collective. You're not meant to heal everyone. There are people who need to be healed, but you're not the one to heal them, collective. Divine Source is speaking. I hope you're listening. I got a message the other day about an organization wanting to work with me. I don't know if any of them listen to the channel. By the way, if you are a new subscriber, thank you so much. I have not gotten any specific name notifications. When I do, I like to give shout outs. But thank you so much. And I know I do have one online supporter, YouTube supporter. They also have a YouTube channel. And to them, thank you for your support. Yeah. And I don't give their name out for a reason, because I understand who I am, and I understand the protection that's needed for those who are in connection with me. So I'll protect them. You might be coming into connection, collective, with past life soul tribe members. Okay? I'm hearing a song. Although it's a romantic song, I don't take it like that, because that's not the energy that I'm personally entertaining in my life. But the song is by Barbara Lewis. You can go listen to it. It's called Hello Stranger. Goes something like, hello, stranger. Seems so good to see you back again. How long has it been? Ooh, seems like a mighty long time. Shoo up, my baby. Ooh, seems like a mighty long time. Okay. So something could seem like a long time. I am definitely in the stratosphere of time being very irrelevant, very irrelevant. I am not in a rush. I am not in any hostile energy. But the lion is always ready, just in case some dumb shit want to pop off. Collective, and that's how you should be. Okay. So I got this message to work with this organization. The person's initials who contacted me is NG. That might be significant for you. NGGN. Good night. Gladys Knight. Mm-hmm. I'm getting Gloria Gaynor again. Shout out to Roberta Flack. We had some heavy downpour last night of rain that might be significant for you. It's rare that it rains in southern Arizona. That's extremely rare. It probably rains 15 days out of the year in Arizona on average. It's very, very, we go months without rain. So that's significant, if for no one else, for me and for those other high vibrational beings that are in the area. hmm So, what are you going to do today, Collective? What's on your agenda? And what are you going to do with, if you're listening to this, you're definitely in the third phase of your journey, or you are entering the third phase of your, yeah, okay, which typically is the longest phase, okay? And that's the age of maturity, again, as I was stating. It doesn't mean that you're mature, it just means that there's opportunity, and life is trying to show you what things you need to get rid of, because life gives you an opportunity to go through stuff and kind of muddle through it on your own for a while. Okay? Even me, I was birthed an earth angel, but even me coming into this lifetime, I still had to go through the natural journeys, those cycles, arriving where I am today from yesterday. Any contracts that you receive, Collective, be sure to read all of the details. I originally reached out to them and told them that I was interested in learning more about them. But then this morning, as I sat listening to some Hindi mantras, Shiva mantras, and that. You know, Collective, I believe in speed and accuracy. And I believe in both of them being at the same time. Again, that's because that's how I'm built. Okay. This lull for me has been a rarity. Okay, and this sitting still thing has been a rarity for me. And I know it's the only time that I will go through something like this, but it was necessary in order to close out certain life cycles, this life cycle or current lifetime cycles, and ancestral life cycles, and that includes my own previous life cycles, right? That needed to be closed out properly. So I sent them a message and told them that I was not interested anymore. Because, Collective, I believe in speed and accuracy. And again, I've been a victim of the okie doke far too many times to be the victim of an okie doke again. Okay? I would rather keep the veil thin and transparent than allow all sorts of opportunities in that cloud the veil, convolute the veil, thickens the veil's walls. I don't want to do that. So I'm willing to say no to speculative opportunities, even if they could work out for my good. I'm willing to say no to that. Okay? Just like I'm willing to say no to forever to romantic relationships that do not vibe high with me. And I'm okay with being celibate for the rest of this natural life. And I'm going to live for another 100 years. So, and that's in the 3D, Collective. That's in the 3D. Okay? And I do believe that there is a pinch of me that would miss the physical interaction, but I also believe Just that as this third stint of celibacy has shown me, right? Might be something about a syllabus. Okay, you might need to go to school. You might be going back to school. Okay. Or perhaps that's part of what the opportunity coming to you as you getting certified or something, and something. Kinesiology. Kinesiology. Okay. I have a faint idea of what kinesiology is, but I don't want to. It deals with healing and alchemizing as well. Okay. I remember probably 2 years ago I was looking into some kinesiology school before I left Florida. Now I'm remembering that. But collective, do your work, do your due diligence. If you need to study up on something, if you need to research a company or a firm, confirmation, or an organization, do that before you say yes. In fact, I am going to post this because I feel like it should be. Again, I'm getting something about dormancy. Dormancy. Something's dormant, something's dormant. Dormancy. Dormicile. Barracks, apartments, condos. Those places typically do not. A 3,000 square foot apartment does not provide me enough space. Why is that? Because I need land. I need to be outside. I need to step into the dirt in my yard. I need to be able to plant stuff. I need to be able to grow fruits and vegetables. I need to be able to be an herbalist. I need to be able to do those things. So living in the city, apartments and condos and all of that stuff, that doesn't work for me. And it doesn't work for most naturalists, right? Most healers. Medicine man, medicine woman, confirmation with that woodpecker. It doesn't, because we are researchers. That's what a woodpecker, researcher. Woodpeckers dig in. Woodpeckers are diligent. I said diligent early. Diligent, due diligence. Panini's codes. Collective. Those planes, the planes that have been crashing, there's been an overwhelming surge in plane crashes recently. Collective, the reason why those planes are crashing is because of frequency interruptions. I said the reason why those planes are crashing is because of frequency interruptions. It's 3422 on the video timer. The actual clock, I think 9:36. Yep, 9:36 collective. Okay. So, if you are presenting an offer to someone, make sure that all of your ducks are in a row before you present the offer. Okay. I'm hearing sometimes I rhyme fast, sometimes I rhyme slow, sometimes I rhyme quick. Okay. Sometimes things move fast, sometimes things move slow. Quick, slow, right? Someone's initials could be QS, SQ. Something about the squeeze, the big squeeze. They're putting on the big squeeze. The enemy might be trying to put on the big squeeze, collective, with whatever dumbass tempting offer they have coming towards you or are going to attempt to send towards you. Okay? Wearing another G-string, Speedo, with a condom in their wallet. Watch out, collective. Watch out, collective. Don't get fucked and don't get fucked over. And I just heard, do you know what that means? You have to decide what that means, collective. Because you may see something as a blessing, and I may think it's you getting fucked over. That's for you to determine. Let's listen. I was like, what the fuck happened? That's what they said. Walking around. All right. Pay attention to the conversations around you, collective. They also could be indicators. I'm not saying eavesdrop. I'm not saying tap other people's phones and devices as the enemy has done to us. Okay, that's illegal. I'm not saying do that. Okay? I'm just saying pay attention. Okay? As always, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, my name is Nehru. I am an extraterrestrial earth angel, Gaia beacon, and healer, alchemist, amongst other things, Egyptian shaman, here to help raise the vibration of the planet individually, collectively. I show you that through the life that I live for the most part. Thank you so much for tuning in, and as always, be encouraged.